Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds, in the studio. Thursday morning, our Lady Bears were in our Western pals, the great state of Kansas, yesterday to face off with the Shockers. How they look on the road?
Old conference rival, Wichita State, and haven't played in a number of years. They're in different conferences now, but the way Wichita State, Lady Shockers, and the Lady Bears made agreement to get together, and they did play yesterday over in Wichita, Kansas. Lady Bears were obviously the better team, had a 15-point lead, and let it get away. Squandered the thing right down into the final few minutes of the game, but the Lady Bears went to the foul line. Cayman Beckemeyer from Republic made some key free throws, and the Lady Bears won 82-77. This is not a great Wichita State team. They had come in off a loss to Belmont, also from the Missouri Valley Conference, and it was a thunderous loss. Anyway, the Lady Bears shot 53% from the field. Kyra Daniels had 16 points for Missouri State. Lady Bears 82, Wichita State 77. Good start to the season for the Lady Bears.
Looking real good, man. The Lady Bears weren't the only ladies on the court last night. The Drury Lady Panthers actually got a chance to play yesterday afternoon, right?
They did indeed, and they brought in all the school kids from the Springfield and surrounding area. Had almost 3,000 in the O'Reilly Family Event Center.
God, I bet that was loud.
Put your hands over your ears. Anyway, the Lady Panthers played Central Oklahoma, which is an LIAA conference team. Pretty good one, but Drury smashed them pretty good. 82-71 was the final. That's the first win of the year for the Drury Lady Panthers. They'd opened up a couple days before with Ferris State, which is a really good team, but so is Central Oklahoma. A win for Drury, 82-71.
So we are now on the postseason, or at least the postseason for Major League Baseball. When are we going to get the rest of the awards?
It will start on Monday. It's all of next week, and it's usually the week preceding Thanksgiving is when they have this, and they're all separated by days. For instance, the Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year Awards, they are Monday, and then right on through until Thursday when they present the Most Valuable Player Award. I think Shohei Ohtani will probably be it in the American League. He's done everything. Anyway, that's all next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we get on to what are really a big, big weekend coming up.
I mean, you got a big dance card right now. Every sport's playing. Even the ones that aren't playing are still doing stuff. Another new chapter in the continuing saga of this televised sports is occurring. The last I heard, at least as of yesterday, a lot of Royals fans were starting to think that we might be able to get this on Amazon Prime now.
Not might. You will be able to get it on. They signed an agreement yesterday, they being certain teams in Major League Baseball. I will tell you that MLB, the Major League Baseball officials, are not particularly happy with the way this is working. The organization does not have a great background. It's FanDuel Sports is what it is. It's still under the guise of Diamond Sports, which is going through bankruptcy. Anyway, that's the long story. The short story is this. Signed an agreement yesterday with Amazon Prime. This is interesting because of the way it's going to work. I guess, Mike, what you do is you put in an app. Those of us who are Amazon Prime subscribers, and I am one, there's no subscription necessary for this. That app will appear with your Amazon Prime, and I guess it's an a la carte presentation. What that means in baseball is you can pick any game you choose, and you don't have to choose all of them. I guess what you do is press the app, and then your charge comes in. It's probably going to be about $7 a game. I don't know where that figures into the scheme of things. It sounds a little expensive to me, but hey, that'll be it. So if you want to watch the Cardinals, for instance, and the Cardinals are playing, we'll say, the Cincinnati Reds, there's the app. I want to see this game. I want to see thus and such play. You hit that, you got the game, and then it's over. Then that's it. Now, I assume that's how it's going to work. But regardless, this is not an exclusive agreement. Other streaming services will be involved in this as well. I assume that's the way it's going to work because there's a non-exclusivity clause in their contract.
I like the pay per view, if you will, just because of the fact that there's so many games and everyone's got their own schedule, and you have those days, Saturday afternoon, you're not doing anything, you want to watch a ball game. Tuesday night, nothing's happening. You want to watch a game, but then you got everything going on the rest of the week. So I get that. And then you don't want to commit to a several $100 a year plan. with all these games that you're not going to watch anyway. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if $7.
Think that's what it would be, several $100.
Well, I mean, I'm basing that off like NFL Sunday ticket. That's at the beginning of the season, $300, $400, $500. So if you're not going to be able to watch and commit to all these games, it's an expense you can't afford. But per view, makes sense. But the $7 mark, we'll see if people are willing to pay that. Who knows? It's a lot cheaper than a ticket, I'll tell you that much. Thursday night pro football game tonight. We got another after the battle in the division last week. We got another battle in the division, and this time someone's going to be number one, right?
It will be. The Philadelphia Eagles are right now. They are number one, but only one game back are the Washington Commanders, who have been a big surprise. Jalen Daniels, their quarterback from LSU, has done a remarkable job with this team. They come into Philadelphia to play tonight. That's the first of two games. They're division rivals, so they'll play twice. Philly is coming in off a smashing of the Dallas Cowboys last week, but the Cowboys are really going through a very difficult time. So we'll see what happens tonight, because the winner, if Washington wins, then the teams are tied for first place. If Philly wins, that's a 2-game advantage, and hey, a lot going on. Philadelphia, very slight favorite in this one tonight. Eagles and the Commanders, that is the Thursday night game.
You don't have to worry about anything coming out of Dallas right now. That locker room is so damn toxic. You see Parsons' post-game interview yesterday, just calling his coach out like that. I mean, if you got players saying that about your coach, see you next year. So, speaking of see ya, this weekend, the Kansas City Chiefs are in Buffalo. Face off with the Bills. I know we're the underdog going into this one, but at the same time, if we can take this win, that's 2 wins against 2 AFC opponents that we could face, and own those tiebreakers is huge.
And there's the key. Do they want to win? Do the Chiefs want to win? Well, of course they do. You win every game going out. But where would it fall in the scheme of things? You've already beaten this team once. Now you get into perhaps playoff competition. Things are different. I don't know. I view it a little bit differently, but the teams are relatively healthy going in. Each went through full practices without anybody not showing up yesterday, so that's a good thing. They'll kick it off a little after 3 o'clock our time on Sunday. We'll talk more about this tomorrow, but you're right. Buffalo is a very slight favorite going into this game. Kansas City is undefeated, 9-0, playing so very well, and I think back last year to what happened to Philadelphia. They were 10-0, then they were 10-1. And then they were 10-2, 10-3, 10-4. Lost 7 straight after that.
Don't be putting your green and white curse on us, man.
The Chiefs are not going to go through that because they're too good a team. But losing streaks can happen.
I know, but don't put that green and white curse on us, man. And I will say, I get what you're saying. And I view this game, too, the same way. You don't want to show your full hand because there's a chance we're going to see them in the postseason. So we'll see what they do in their game script on Sunday afternoon, Ned. You have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday.